What's up, guys? Out here in the Jeep today, and we are under a flash flood watch actually for the next about 24 hours. You can see how wet it is. I did not realize in the grassy areas you don't realize how wet it is until you get on there with a Jeep or something. Check that out. That is all like, I mean, it's pretty much flat ground. There's a hill down there which I had trouble making it up. This is pretty much flat, and I still had trouble, and I had the rear locker on. So yeah, I've got around 30 psi in the tires, which is way too much for trailing out here anyway. So I thought this would be a good time to try out these little tire deflators I got off Amazon. These are made by Milini, and I've seen a bunch of different ones, and I'll show you these. The reason I got these mainly is because they were just a little different than most of the ones I'd seen were gold. And these are orange and black, and I thought the orange might make it a little tougher to lose. And no idea how accurate they are, but I'm gonna try it and then test it with my gauge. So first of all, you know, this is a TJ. It's got the 15-inch rim, 35s, got a lot of tire here. From what I've read, maybe I can air these down to as little as 8 pounds and not ever have bead issues. Probably won't go that low because I don't want to flirt with it. But this little thing right here is adjustable anywhere from like 30 to 15. Now, I noticed you can't even unscrew it all the way to get to the 15. So basically what you do is you loosen this jam nut, and then you thread the black part out right there. I don't know if you can read the numbers, but you thread that out until you can see the line for the PSI you want. So I can't even get it to 15, but I can put it somewhere around, looks like around 18. So I'm gonna set it at 18 and try to air down these 4 tires and see how close it is and how long it takes. Okay, now the instructions said that I would have to start pulling, I would have to pull this out to start it, but that's not really the case here. It's just coming out already with it screwed on. So there's basically a little spring in here, and I guess after enough pressure, there's enough pressure off of it, then the spring will close the valve core again. I've got it set on about 19 or 20, so we'll give it a second and see how close it is. All right, this one stopped hissing, probably took about 5 minutes. We started around 30 to 35 psi. I can barely see the 2.0 out of the top, so let's take it off now and see where we're at. All right, well, this gauge is showing about 11.5 psi. So apparently you don't want to use the number at the top. You're going to use the number that's at the bottom that's even with the orange behind the jam nut, which makes a lot more sense since the inner threaded piece goes down to 10 and you can't even hardly see the 15. So remember that when you use these. Use the line below the jam nut. Once you tighten the jam nut down, you're not going to be able to see it anymore. So you're just going to have to, you know, kind of know where it is. So, yeah, so 5 minutes, I went from 30 to 35-ish PSI down to 11.5. So very cool, and I should be able to actually move around a little better out here in the Appalachian wilderness today. If you guys would like to support the channel and grab a set of these, I'll put the link in the description. And yeah, pretty cool little devices. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.